Hi guys, we'll get started in a little bit. I'm just waiting for some more people. I just sent out the link, so wait a couple minutes and have a look and see how the market's very slow this morning compared to usual. It is Friday, so expecting a slow day. I only trade for like an hour anyway. Let's see RDZN. RDZN, I like this play. So we can see what I've done here. All I've done is mark the area of support, which is this, right? So I saw that I was holding the support level. I did lose on this trade earlier today. I took it at 750 and sold at like, I think it was like 705 or something. And then I bought some more around the support level here, and then sold some around here, the 687, I think it was. So I'm gonna hold a little bit more and see if it does go. But yeah, I like this setup. Just a lack of volume at the moment though. BTM, this just started running recently. Try to get this 288 break. It was too quick for me, so I didn't chase it. Try to just jump in for a scalp, but I couldn't get filled, so I just removed my order. MLGO, this one's pretty steady this morning. It is up 34%. This is what you want to see for pre-market. The only thing is we just need this thing to hold its key levels, because if this doesn't hold, then obviously doesn't look great. But if we can hold $5, this big psychological level, so put this orange line right now, but you can see 550 is an area of resistance. Simply we have rejection here, we have a rejection here. So trading within this range right now is a complete gamble. So if you're trading in this range, right, you're gambling because you don't have no idea if this is going to break above or not, right? So like this is not what you want to be trading in. You don't want to be trading consolidation. Wait for break above, retest, and then push to the upside. But if you're trying to get in the trade now, you're just going to be in this trade sitting, hoping and praying, is it going to go above? Is it going to go above? Right? So the best thing to do is just always just wait for confirmation. Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. Let me check BNMV, nothing really. So there's a lot of plays with a lack of volume this morning. This IONQ, keeping this one on watch, just mark the high of this one. That's pretty simple on this. HKIT, I do like this setup. Okay, although we know to form a runner, it has got not much volume at all, but it is up 6%. It's broken out of this falling wedge. It doesn't look too clean, right? But it's still worth a play to keep an eye on. SGBX, this one ran yesterday, 14%. It is still in a downtrend. Here's the area of support here, this 165. So we can see it's still in a steady downtrend. No reason to be getting into this play yet, right? You want it to break above at least this 180 level, hold that into open, and then hopefully push to the upside to $2 and then all the way to 212. We can move this to 218 actually. So 218 was the high of day, but look what happened, right? This was an area of support here, 165. Pulls back and pulled back to here 168, so maybe this might be the time it's starting to reverse. We're starting to get a green candle now as well on the 15-minute chart. SWIN, I like this setup a lot, right? I want to try and get 470 out of this one at least today. So what happened was, here's an area of support. It's still in that downtrend, but we can see it is trying to start to reverse here. If we were looking at here on the 10-minute. So we had this green candle close here, and now we can start to see that it is slowly starting to push up to the upside here. So we'll see what happens with this one as well. But I like this setup. Pretty steady. I gave this on the watch list yesterday. So we can see that it broke out of that consolidation zone and just ran pretty much since open yesterday, which is nice. Yeah, AVTX. I know a lot of people are in this trade. This is just like the LIFW. So I posted this for a lot of people. Couple of people actually DM'd me this when I woke up this morning. They basically told me about this trade, that they still held it overnight because I said that it was still bullish on my Twitter, which it was. It was still within this falling wedge. So it was around here when I posted the chart. And then obviously we see that it finally did break above that, break out of it. Now it's up 36%. So glad some of you guys did jump into this play, right? So we can see here the next key area of resistance is clearly this 0.14. All you need to do is break above this and then hopefully push to this 0.18. 0.185 is your next area of resistance on this, and then all the way to 0.25. So It is bullish at the moment. Obviously, sub $1 stock. It's probably got the most volume at the moment. Simply look at it pre-market, right? Look, steady uptrend. Looks good. Hopefully it'll be a better, in my opinion, it'll be a better entry just if it can get a pullback on this, because it is up 37%. It's not going to keep going up for the rest of the day. There's going to be pullbacks on it. So in my opinion, I would rather wait for that. If it runs crazy, great, let it run. But I would recommend just waiting for the pullback rather than just trying to jump in at open, because it's going to be a very volatile open with this play, especially since it is sub $1. So just be cautious with this one, but it is bullish, right? You need it to break above or hold this 0.14, and then you have 0.185 next. MLG, yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I like this setup a lot. Average 0.102 on this one. Damn, that's not bad. BTM, let's pull back to VWAP. So it's pulling back here to 90 MA right now, actually. If this reclaims here, this looks pretty good. If this reclaims this 90 MA, which is this purple line, probably push up back up to that 288 level. So now what I'm going to do is simply just mark this 260 as an area of support, right? So just put this as an orange line. So now I can see, yeah, it is 262. The reason why I have it at 260 is just because I like having a psychological number, right? It's right next to it. So I just keep it there, 260. Waiting for it to reclaim this 90 MA. It's probably going to then push up to 288 and go for the high of day. We can move this to 297. So 297 break is ideally what you want to wait for, or I would say even $3. But this 90 MA reclaim might be a possible scalp entry if you were to grab this trade. Just be cautious of 270, this VWAP level as well. So keep an eye on this. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, bro. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have. We have Discord. So someone just messaged me on Twitter. Yeah, we do have a Discord. I'll send you the link if you want to join. I'm going to be doing a run through with the new members that we have this week. I'm going to be going over the Discord and how it works. So I'm going to be leaving here in about 10-15 minutes or so to give them a run through of how the Discord works and everything. So if you guys want to join, feel free to join. We do have some spaces left. HKIT SOUN. I like SOUN. It's just the only issue with this play is that it's just been struggling to really gain some momentum to run to the upside on this, unfortunately. So we can see here now, look, we look on the 1 hour, it has reclaimed the 90 MA. It is also holding this support level here that I have drawn, right? So there's possible double bottom. This actually looks pretty good. So we can see here on the 4 hour, it's pulled back to this level and it's reversed, okay? Yes, this is 185, but we can see here it's going to come to 190 here. So although it's not exactly pulled back to this area of support, okay, this is still possibly a reversal here, because if we're looking on the 4 hour, we have 4, 8, 12, 16 hours basically of an area of support here. And now we can start to see a push to the upside. By the looks of it, it looks like it is trying to reverse. I would see if it can break above this $2 level, hold that level, and then it probably will start running to 225 next. So SOUN would definitely be a watch in my opinion if we can get above this $2. So keep this on watch for sure. Just keep an eye, just mark your $2 level. Because this does look very, very good. I think this is probably going to reverse either maybe today, or it will reverse by the end of by the start of sometime next week. So we'll keep an eye on this and see. But if it doesn't, it'll come below 183 and go obviously below that. So let's have a look at some other ones here. If there are any other charts, feel free to put them in the chat and I'll do some tickers for you guys. There was a play that I wanted to look at, NEPT. So this one here, right? I think they had an offering. That's what someone said in the Discord. So we can see here, obviously, what's happened, right? There's the offering. There's a gap to fill here. It's down 43%. We can see since the offering that it's held this, 215 level, okay? So in my opinion, if this reclaims, goes up to this 250 level, okay, and starts to push to the upside, you can see that obviously this reclaims this 250, then I think it's pretty good to continue to push to the upside and hopefully fill this gap. But these are kind of lower risk plays just because they're already down 45%. I know there was an offering and everything, but sometimes there's an overreaction with some of these plays, and a lot of times that these do get the run up. This was a former run as well, so there's always potential that this can run up. So I would keep an eye on this for sure on any PT. Changed it. Yeah, I figured it, Dan. TAOP, let me have a look. There's a lot of sub $1 stocks. All these pennies are running crazy at the moment. I think MLGO. Where's MLGO? So yeah, MLGO, look at it, right? We can see it's pretty, I mean, obviously it's bullish. We have the hourly chart here, all green candles basically since pre-market. It is slowly starting to come down now. The reason is because if we're looking here, we can see on the 10-minute chart, this is area of resistance here, 550, right? So we can see that this is an area of resistance here, and then hopefully we can only look for it if it breaks above 550. But I wanted to just hold $5 into open. That's my ideal thing. GNS. Oh, let me have a look at this thing. It looked good yesterday, I think, from what I looked at. GNS 4 hour. This is strange. This chart, I don't know about this chart. Oh wow, it's back to $1. This thing is just all over the place, honestly. Oh, this is a better chart now. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Obviously, I mean, I expected this thing to run already like 2 weeks ago. It didn't really run at all. I think it went to like, what did it go to? Yeah, 115 on, I think it was Monday or something. And then, or whatever day it was, but we'll see what this does. I know a lot of people on Twitter on this thing, so I'll just post this for you guys to see. 0.93. So 0.93, we can have the area support here. Obviously that $1 is that big psychological level. Just keep struggling to kind of hold this level, to be honest with you. So that's your major support level there, or resistance, basically at it right now. We have 115. So 115 there, and then you have all the way up to here. What is this? 127. So 127 on this. So if we're looking here, 127. Let me just remove this 90 MA so we can clearly see what's going on. So we can see it's in a falling wedge. We do expect this to break out, right? It is right at the psychological level. So what we need on this is definitely it to hold this $1, because if it's going to keep fighting with this $1 level, it's probably going to reject it. We need it to get above that level and then hopefully continue to push to the upside, because this needs to get at least this 115 break will get it going for sure. So I'm going to post this now for you guys to have a look at. So this is pre-market, GNS 1 hour chart. So falling wedge. It's a bullish setup. Just watch for $1 reclaim basically. It needs to just hold this $1. Grom, let me have an NEPT. Did I talk about that one already? Oh yeah, yeah, NEPT is a lower risk trade. We'll see what happens though, because it is Friday. Grom. Nothing on Grom, to be honest. Look. So Grom is just steady downtrend, right? So yeah, steady downtrend. You wanted to at least get to this, to at least reclaim $2 psychological level. I talk about the psychological because the reason why is because if it breaks these key resistance levels, it usually gets a lot of momentum and continue to push to the upside. So at the moment we can see that it is at 185, which is pretty much a support level, but yeah, $2 is what we want. Yo, Hasi, what's up? AVTX, let me see, I'll have a look now. But yeah, this is your Grom chart. Let me post it for you so you can have a look. $2 level on this. Give me 1 sec. I know I should have taken that. I should have taken the AVTX. I know so many people are in there. This is pre-market. Give me 1 second, then I'll go over that LAFW question as well. Grom 4 hour chart. So obviously it's a bearish chart right now, right, at the moment, but you need to look for this $2 reclaim, and then obviously your key support level is this orange line, which is key support level. is 180. And then breaks below 180, you have 145 as the next level. Did you already go over LFW? Not sure if I'm going to bounce. Let me look. I know a lot of people are on this one. So this is LFW chart, right? It's still bullish. This is basically an ascending triangle. So this mean like this. So you expect it to break above. It won't go that way. Like that's what you expect, right? So the price action, you expect this to happen. Push to the upside, retest, push like that. So it still looks good. Obviously it needs to hold this 0.2, breaks below that, then you have 0.17 and then all the way down to 0.14. But at the moment it looks good. Is AVTX gone? GG's. Damn. Yeah, there it is. So there's that breakout. Lovely. Hassie, you took some 0.14, no? Damn, good job. Yeah, this looks, so next level here, 0.185. This is your next level. How's Swin looking? No problem. No problem. Let me have a look here. Swin, I still like Swin, guys. Honestly, the fact that I always mention it almost every time is that if you see a stock holding a certain level, right, a pre-market, we can see that pre-market, this has been holding 435 the whole time, right? That is a good thing because if it was a weak play, we would have expected already to break below. Okay, the fact that it was up 35% yesterday, yes, was a little pullback, but we're still holding 435 here. Now we can expect this to push to the upside, right? So in my opinion, I think that this is going to run at open. It will probably start moving in the next 10 minutes or so, hopefully to break this 470 level and then push to high of day. But good thing is that it's holding this 435 level. So this should definitely be on your watch list today. BTM Hassie, it's reversing. So BTM here, we can see, I did mention that I put 260 instead of this 262 level, simply because it was like psychological level. I think I actually mentioned to you guys that you could probably take this if it reclaims this 90 MA. So yeah, I did. It was over there. So here, you can see it reclaim the 90 MA here, 266. There's that wick to 277. So you should see maybe hopefully push to the upside. But I think it's just hit VWAP. Yeah, it hit VWAP here. So that's what you need to keep an eye on. So BTM looks good. I like this setup a lot. You just need to break VWAP. So this green line that I have drawn, that I have here, the indicator, it simply just acts as an area of resistance if it's below. If it's above, it usually acts as an area of support. So pretty easy what's happened here, that it's pretty much hit that, rejected it, but let's see if it continues to push to the upside on this. Daily, let me have a look. What is it at now? It's at 270. Oh shit, whoa. Yeah, this thing's insane. Oh, this is a Bitcoin play. Is Bitcoin moving? Mara and them aren't moving at the moment. RDZN, this one's annoying. This thing's just consolidating at the moment. HKIT, it's okay, this one's alright. Oh, Hassie, have a look at this one. So see this SOUN. So I mentioned, look here, it's a possible double bottom. So this is the 4 hour. So look here, it's just held this level now. It looks pretty good, honestly. So this, I'm expecting this next week to run at least. SOUN. Oh, someone asked me for EBET. So I like EBET. Simply because it's in this bullish pennant, but we needed to, what is this, 0.8? 0.8 level, here's resistance. And then 0.865 or 0.860 is 8 cents. Yeah, this would definitely be, you can keep this on watch. I know a lot of people are trading this, but for me, I'll probably just avoid this. I don't really like playing these trades. BNMV. Nothing on this. IONQ. It's downtrend. Swin. So yeah, Swin's probably my favorite setup at the moment, just because it's still respecting this level. So like I said, I expect this to break out, push to at least 470, and then hopefully go for higher day. We'll see. RDZN, this one's alright. It's also holding that 630 level, so let's have this on the watch list as well. BTM, keep this on the watch list. It just ran a couple minutes ago, so I would keep this definitely on watch. MLGO, there it goes, Hassie, and I'm in. So I'm in this one. 492 something, 4925. So yeah, this is good. MLGO, this is very, very nice. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, so a lot of people, yeah, cool. So some people in the Discord got in this trade, which was very nice. Yeah, I like this setup a lot. So the reason why I like this setup, right, was what I mentioned before it ran. Look at the 1 hour, all green. 30-minute, we started to get that red candle, but then obviously it held and it started to reverse. It was just in a steady uptrend. Obviously that $5.50 was that resistance that I was mentioning. So you can see it finally broke above that. Now it's gone. So let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know if anyone did grab that, but congrats if you guys joined me. I actually need this. All right, cool. What does this play? This is... I really like this setup though. This is probably going to be your main watch today, guys. This MLGO. So we can see now what's 5 o'clock, or not 5 o'clock, what's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the US. So 30 minutes till market open. This is where plays start to move. So I would definitely keep this one on watch for sure. I'll get these next levels for you guys. So we have 620. This is probably going to get past this already. So these can be the next levels here for you guys to watch, for those who are in. So we can see obviously what's happened is a steady uptrend like this into open. And then we can move this all the way down here. So 450 is obviously the low there pre-market, or the support level. I'll just get some new levels out for you guys. So $5 psychological. But these are the next levels for these. If it pulls back, you expect it to pull back to this, to the trend line, right? Which it's respecting this whole pre-market. So this looks very good. Let's have a look at Swin. Swin slowly coming down here. And then, I know you don't like that one. Agri. I've used to trade Agri a lot when I was over $1. I remember it. I liked the setup before. Oh yeah, I see it. Down 0.2 level. Yeah, I probably have chart levels on this. Let me have a look. Yeah, the weekly just looks terrible though. That's the only thing. Look at that weekly. I mean, 2 weeks in a row it's green, so could be something good. I have seen in the last couple of weeks though, to be fair, being up. I mean, it looks good, honestly. If we're looking at it from a technical standpoint, you can see that it's up 2% or 3% now. It's up 18% yesterday. So the only thing I do is I just mark previous high of day. If it can break that level, then you're just going to expect continuation to the upside, right? And then all I would do is just simply mark the low of yesterday, which was around here. So that can be basically your area support. But at the moment, you can see since pre-market, it's just pretty much in a uptrend, which is great to see. AVTX, yeah, AVTX looks good. They'll probably push this LIFW as well, if this thing's even up. Oh, it's coming down now. But yeah, LIFW, they'll push the penny plays up now as well. All right, I'm going to go over my watch list real quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into Discord. I've got to do... Just got to do a run through for all the new members. Just run them through the Discord and how the alerts work and everything. So I'll just send out the link now if you guys would like to join. Here we go. Seems like it's a tough run. Yeah, I agree. Break that, even like that 0.2, that psychological level, then it'll be good to go, honestly. I've just posted the link there if you guys would like to join the Discord. Like I said, I'm going to be going over just running through the Discord and how it works if you guys want to join. And then if you guys can also do me a favor, if you can also like the stream up, I would really appreciate it. And also subscribe if you haven't, because we will be posting a lot of educational content coming soon. 0.18, 0.185. Yeah. What do you say about levels on MLGO? I posted on Twitter, but here's the levels. 6.2 and 6.6. Or it's 580, whatever this is first. 589 and then 620, then 660 on on that. RDZN, this one's okay. So let me just go through the watches quickly and then I gotta head out. So obviously one of my top plays is watching this swing, okay? Yeah, it is coming down right now into open, right? But it's still got the volume there. It's still holding this level. I am still expecting this to break out and break at least 470 and hopefully push for high of day. RDZN, I'm just going to keep this one on watch. It's just kind of consolidating within this level, 630. Breaks below that, I'll just probably knock it off my watch list, but ideally I want it over 7 for momentum to the upside. BTN, this one's okay. It hasn't really done anything since it ran up. However, I do have 260 as an area of support. MLGO, actually, this should be probably number 1 watch because it's running into open, buys are stepping in. It's been pretty much steady all pre-market, although there's consolidation here. But yeah, this is probably going to be the top runner going into open. And then BNMV, I don't know why I have this on my watch list. I'll just remove this one. SOUN, is this the, yeah, so this one, you could keep an eye on this one. I said to you guys that just watch for that $2 break. So break about $2, then hopefully gets momentum. As I showed you guys here on the 4 hour, it looks like it is starting to reverse, right? So keep this on watch. This looks very, very good in my opinion. Yeah, is CGC running? Yeah, so look at the CGC. So yeah, it is under $1, but that LFLY, whatever it's called, that weed play. So this weed plays up 14%, this LFLY, right? Usually what happens is the sector starts running. So what I mentioned is CGC's moving. And also Tilray was up a little bit. But if we're looking at on a larger time frame here on CGC, okay, all we can look at here is just a steady downtrend, right? Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we've noticed that it's found an area of support at 0.76, right? So that's your area of support. If we look left, is that an area here? So yeah, this was previous resistance. You can see right now we can start to see that it is holding this level and it's trying to reverse, right? So this might possibly break above this trend line. I would definitely have this on your watch list for sure, right? For me, you guys know I'm only waiting for the $1 break, but if it did break that trend line, you guys could probably look for possible entries on this because we know that this one ran the other week and it has a lot of potential to push that all the way up to 155 right now. So these are your levels on CGC. I'll post this up for you guys as well to watch, but it looks good. So yeah, it's up 5% right now, but we'll have a look and see how it is and towards open as well. So this is pre-market, CGC. This is a 4 hour chart. So possible reversal here. Downtrend. I'm looking for $1 reclaim. All right. Okay, guys. Let me have a look and see if I have one more play, and then I'm gonna head into the Discord. All right. So NKLA, yeah. So NKLA not great at all actually. AVGR, what's happening with this thing? So AVGR is coming down as well. AVGR, your supports here. There's 975 level. So this is your area of support. So you can watch this one because obviously we see there's a lot of room to this $15. This is an area of support right now, AVGR. So if we do this here, so you can see clearly, this is an area of support, right? Why is that area of support? Because this was previous resistance, 1, 2, 3, right? Resistance levels. Finally broke above this, okay, which is great. Then we can see that this was almost a resistance level here, we could say here, okay, which is $14, which is that psychological level that I mentioned. Then you can see this was an area of support here, and then obviously now if this pulls back to 975, we can hopefully expect this to push to the upside, right? So that's all we're looking for on AVGR. This is a former runner, so don't be surprised if this one does actually start running. So I'm gonna look for it if it comes under this $10 level. Hopefully it does, and we can start to see a reverse off that level and then push to the upside for a nice move. Thanks, Tyrone, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So these are your levels here for AVGR. I actually like this setup. Let me look at it on a smaller time frame. Yeah, I like AVGR, guys. Add this to your watch list. I'm going to put this on my watch list right now as we speak. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. If you can, like I said, if you do me a favor, could you like the stream up and then also subscribe if you haven't? I would really appreciate it. I've got to head into the Discord now. And then I will be back on Monday. I will send out the link again as usual, but I appreciate it. And thanks again, guys. Thanks a lot of support on Twitter. A lot of you guys message me every day that you're learning and taking some of the charts that I post. So if you want to learn more how I trade, and also if you want to get the alerts and basically learn my strategy, myself and Hassis, feel free to join the Discord. I'll post a link. And again, we do have limited spots each month. Once the spots close up, we close the Discord. So we have a small community there. If you want to join, feel free. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a great Friday. Remember, it's usually is a sell-off because it is the end of the week. But yeah, have a great day, guys, and I appreciate it. And I will see the members in the Discord and trade well today, guys. Have a great